Welcome back to Storytime Sunday Spooky Edition. I'm Marshall, here with Myn, and we are well on our way to finding that which cursed us. Mary showed us the desecrated shrine, and our goals have shifted from survival to getting those headless statues back. Our only lead is of a strange lady on Manhole Street, of all things. Who is she, and what will we find before dawn closes in?
Ooh, back at it again.
何かご用でしょうか?
Are you retiring to bed? Let's
お
go
や
to
すみなさ
bed.
いませ。
Good night.
Just like usual, take a nap first.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All of the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? Oh my god, we did not clean that up?
No, no.
Ah. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around.
There's not even a picture in that picture frame.
I looked around Sayakuja's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to... I agree with that. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty.
Search the picture frame.
That does look really suspicious, doesn't it? Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. I don't want to die like that. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. Freaky house. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here.
I thought it'd been a bit longer. I thought we'd been here like at least a month.
It does quite feel that way, right? At least I would like to take a vacation between each of these ghosts.
Yeah. I don't know, it just feels like it's been longer.
I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit.
ごきげんよう。
How do you do, Lord Yoshiki?
Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery. Though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone.
Did you locate the master key?
No, I didn't.
I see. I was sure that it would be there.
I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion master key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be in Sayakuja's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust.
It's obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize.
Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey, Mary? Were you made by Saya Kujo?
No, I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes for the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. I may be something similar.
So you're like a Kujo guardian deity?
That is an exaggeration, though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her. I wish to save all who bear the mark.
Her clear green eyes stare at me.
Those are clearly blue. Lord Ishiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way.
So was Saya just like doing what we were doing beforehand? Before all this?
Well, she was very clearly interested in the occult. She had like articles in Oop Arts Monthly being like, I think she might have been known before this, I'm not too sure, but she did have an article in there being like, hey, if you know what this is, come to me. Come to me.
Hey, if you've seen this mark, you need to come to this mansion, right?
Yeah. Maybe she just didn't know how to go about it as we did, and that's why she ended up dying.
Maybe she had her own different methods than ours. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude.
So she's like a guardian deity. Now, Lord Ishiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. I hope you can find some clue as to the spirit that gave you your mark.
Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door.
You sure it's not a punch? It sounds like a punch.
Everybody's trying to break in. They're like, help, help me.
Oh!
Okay, that was a weird sentence. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit.
Yeah, she bounces.
I blinked dumbfoundedly at her appearance.
Her bouncing? You blink dumbfoundedly at her bouncing?
She has an upside down cross on her little tie there.
It's super cute. Nice to meet you. Good morning.
It's the middle of the night.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madam Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Doctor? This is the first time we've heard her as doctor.
Madam Yasoka?
Yasuoka.
Yep, no clue who that is.
I love her earrings, by the way. I just noticed them.
Oh my god, they're skulls.
They look heavy as hell.
Sorry, but Saya Kujo isn't here. I'm Kazuo Yoshiki. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now.
Or her boyfriend. I'm kidding.
Are you here about the scar? I can help.
Yeah, that's it exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madam Yasuoka said.
Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone else besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl. She knows what'll happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all.
I just realized this is the only time we haven't had someone stay with us into the next chapter. We were all alone.
Aren't you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go.
I think I know what line of work she's in.
She's an idol.
She's?
A comedian. A model? No.
Clearly an idol.
Yeah.
Are you an idol or something?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero. Oh. That was, Aita's favorite group.
Oh, I did not correlate that. I completely forgot him.
He's a forgettable guy.
We didn't play much with him. Oh, so that's your stage costume.
Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here.
Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder.
It's on her shoulder.
A familiar mark glares bright from her skin.
I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing. And it's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. What? Who's there?
Eyes.
Eyes.
Ai's eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary.
I think Mary did that on purpose to scare her.
Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Sayakujo's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow the string of unusual events.
Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably when we filmed at the mystery spots. I don't think I had the scar until after we finished up filming.
I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour.
What kind of show is it? A summer ghost story special. During the shoot, our guest star Madame Yasuoka and I got this weirdly shaped scar. Well, they both got it. The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark.
So I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuoka also got the mark.
Why should she hear as well? That's weird.
Especially if she already knew.
Yeah.
Is this person not coming here then?
Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka is on her way too. She'll just be a little late. Oh, okay. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over. Giza? Is that like a district in Japan, or is she going all the way to the pyramids?
The pyramids of Giza? No, I think it's a prefecture.
Okay.
What should I ask next?
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go? I miss you so.
We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another was a railroad crossing in T City where a lot of accidents happened. The last was a back street in H City.
We've been all around. Sure enough, H City was one of those places.
Yeah, we've been all over H City, like H Forest, H Elementary.
Considering the game has talked about several different locations, I wonder if we'll ever be out of town.
Maybe.
What should I ask next?
When did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there.
Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. Been to 3 different shoots in 3 different cities.
Yeah.
You mentioned the street in H City, but where exactly was it?
Oh, just a sec.
Ai takes her cell phone out of her bag and flips it open.
Oh, she got the flip phone. I'm pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was K Miyamachi North Road. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over.
Just like the road mentioned before. K Miyamachi North Road. A file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just a coincidence, or... Honestly, nothing seems to be a coincidence at this point.
I just had a silly thought. I was thinking about how no one came or stayed over with us, just like how Christy and Mashita did. I was thinking if Ida did, he could have met his idol, I.
Oh my god. Totally
He missed out. Oh my goodness. Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong?
Yeah, Mashita's not here.
Yeah, we're missing our Mr. Dreamboat.
Oh no, it's just...
It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to K Miyamachi North Road, Lord Yoshiki. There may be a spirit trace there.
That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from H Shrine, too.
And of course I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of do it sing-songingly, but it didn't seem like it had like musical notes or anything, so I have no clue.
She just had like a little personal performance just for us, and we just shrugged it off. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help.
It does make sense with Love and Hero, as the name is something like it would be like very motivational, like I can do it, you know, let's go.
We love the Mashita and we are the hero, let's go.
Okay. Upbeat Idol. She's the only one we can be with. We already partnered.
Ai Kashiwagi.
Hi, Kashiwagi, yeah.
I like saying her last name. Kashiwagi. Does she have anything with her?
Let's see. Nope.
Nothing. Nothing again.
She's got a lot of power.
With all the dancing around, she probably has a lot of physical stamina.
She's a little bit dumber than us, but that's okay. She's stronger than us.
It's kind of weird, considering you have to memorize all those dance moves and lines. I feel like she should have better stats.
All around super idol. North Road.
Eventually, she turns into Hatsune Miku.
She's already got the pigtails.
The road runs through a quiet residential area. This shot is so creepy.
Also, we just left. We're expecting someone else, you know?
Oh yeah.
We just left without her.
It's far removed from the major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night.
Seems like a pretty popular residential street. I mean, there's, what's it called? The glowy thing there?
A vending machine?
That's the word.
Can you imagine, like, living, like, next to the street? Like, you're up in your bedroom, and all of a sudden you just see a lady carrying a Buddha statue, like, shimmering around.
Also, like, how are the people who live around here and frequent this area not getting marks as well? Like, I would think this whole area would get marked up, like anyone who's around.
That's right. I mean, even looking on the right, that almost looks like a shop in a way.
Yeah, there's another vending machine there. I just noticed. So it's like, this seems like a very dangerous spot.
Yeah.
And people live here.
Yeah, it's like, it's literally too close to home.
Yeah.
We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Oh god, we're running around with another teenage girl again.
Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. A little ghosty ghoul.
It wouldn't happen to be a woman. Wearing white, carrying a statue, would it?
Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit.
So, did you find the ghost?
No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuoka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot.
You keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers.
Oh, she must have level 99 and that's that.
Maybe, yeah. Over 9,000.
This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Sayakujo.
She did know about this place and told I to go there. So maybe they didn't mention the magazine, so maybe they were acquaintances before. Oh yeah, I better email her. I gotta let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. Again, doctor.
I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. Oh, that's right, this was a little bit in the past. They don't really have smartphones this day and age.
I think it was set, well, it came out like in the 2010s, but this is probably set in the early 2000s.
In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike.
Yep.
Oh, just get ready for the invention of the iPad.
Oh no.
Technology evolved so fast. It's amazing.
All the iPad kids running around. Sorry that took so long. Yeah, she has to type out each individual word by pressing a button multiple times. Alright, should we get right down to investigating, Mr. Yoshiki? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Oh, so one area location.
Interesting. Vending machine.
An old vending machine. It doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while. It's mostly empty.
Really? So maybe this isn't as popular as we thought it was. I don't want to look at the manholes yet. I'm scared.
Well, it's the only other thing to look at.
Dang it. Okay. Manholes.
A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need some special tools to open it.
Damn it. Foiled again. Huh? This one's got a different design.
It's true. It's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust.
Huh. It looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it?
Oh yeah, I could definitely lift, bro. Oh, never mind. I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need a special tool to open up a manhole.
Honestly, she's stronger than us, so I don't know. Well, why not just try it?
She walks up and punches through it.
I mean, she was punching our door. Maybe she broke it. Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect.
Is that from another one of your songs?
Come on, Mr. Yoshiki. You take that side.
Okay. We needed a girl like her.
1, 2, and a 3. It sounded like Mario there.
The lid lifts, and a putrid smell wafts out.
Ugh.
I can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground.
Are we going in the sewers?
The mood suddenly dropped.
Oh.
A rusted metal ladder is set to the side of the hole.
Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. But it smelled bad, didn't it?
In the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Oh, I wonder if the story is like maybe about a woman walking by and she just suddenly fell.
Yeah, maybe they didn't set the cover back on.
Why don't we try going down for a look?
Are you insane, Yoshiki? Mr. Yoshiki, you scrunkly old man, are you insane? What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit.
So you're going to wait up here?
No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. I think she should go down first, just for that. But also, that's kind of scary. Maybe we should go down first. I don't know what to do there.
Not a lot of good options. I go down first, and I quickly follows.
I go down first, and I also quickly go down.
The rest of the ladder creaks when you put weight on it, and that doesn't make me nervous at all.
What if it breaks and you're stuck down there?
Ah, it would be awful. Mary can lift us out, right?
Yeah, she could totally walk over.
We make our way carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go farther down than a normal sewer.
Oh. Deep underground. It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout.
Ai's voice bounces off the walls above me.
She's like into conspiracies.
She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet finally reach solid ground. A concrete passageway stretches before us.
This looks like a prepper's bunker, you know? The doomsday preppers.
I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time.
Oh.
The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe.
I would not be doing well here with my asthma. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty. But where are we anyway?
How should I know? We'll just have to look around. Oh, man.
It's so quiet.
Room ahead of us and room behind us. Let's go ahead. Single red light hangs from above. There's a large iron box.
Touch it.
I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook. Got hammer, hatchet, red notebook.
Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say?
I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place.
Shine the flashlight.
But what concerns me even more is... what's that smell?
Oh, what do you mean?
A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook.
So it smells like bones, blood, and perfume. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke.
I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. What the heck did we just pick up? There are other save slots? I thought it was just 4 this whole time.
Yeah.
That almost looks like a door.
This looks like a door.
Yeah.
Creepy. Okay, well, I don't see anything else here.
Can you look at the red light?
Oh, we can look at it.
It's emitting a strange red light. Sick.
Cool.
I don't know if this is creepier than the forest, but I still don't like it. Ai suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks.
Mr. Yoshiki, what is that?
She shakily points, and I shine the light that way. Oh, that's not us moving the light, by the way. Dark and long is clinging to the wall. It looks like hair.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Those aren't any roots that I've seen. Is that human hair? But what's it doing here?
And we're just not gonna...
Oh my god, it's on the ground too. It only appears when you shine the light on it.
Oh my god. It's everywhere.
Oh, that is so bad. I did not like that. Yeah, it's time to leave.
I'm so scared to look down this way. It looks like just a pit of...
Pit of darkness.
Oh, it's coming out of the ceiling.
Oh, what a clever little detail in this game.
There's nothing to look at here, so we'll just be moving on. Don't step on the hair. There's no hair here.
The wall has been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by the fades, it's got to be old. Where the heck are we? It's old-fashioned, though, well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old.
Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab?
It actually leads to the Shadow Realm.
Oh no, we're going to death. This is the afterlife.
How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. Oh my god, we're so mean.
It's kind of true though. Her intelligence is 3 less than ours.
Wow, we only know that because we looked at her stats.
I'm sorry, did I say something bad?
No, it's not that. I give up on Ai. I gave up on Ai and reached for the doorknob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so... I never get to finish what I'm saying. Oh god. An old man jumps from the iron door, yelling strangely.
Hey, where are you folks from?
Huh?
What are you doing on my turf, huh?
He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. It seems this man is a homeless guy who's living down here. You live down here? You live like this? Nothing really.
Don't smell like roaches here or nothing. That's right. We haven't done anything.
I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. His shirt says love.
Aw, that's her name. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. Get off my lawn.
He disappears behind the iron door. And it sounds like he's carefully locking it up again.
Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless?
Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says.
Maybe he thought like if we couldn't open the door, we were going to try to break it open. That's something I would be worried about as the homeless person. If I found like a safe place like that, I would worry about someone trying to break in and break the doors that I do have.
Yeah, considering the amount of urban explorers who just like vandalize places, it's a smart thing to do. Let's go. He might come yell at us again.
Yeah.
We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. What is it doing in the middle of town as well?
Was
in
this
residential area?
Yeah, was this built like, do you think during World War II? Because it kind of seems like a bomb shelter to me.
Oh. Actually, that puts a lot of perspective onto this, yeah.
Because there was a lot going on with Japan in World War II, so it seems like they could have built it to protect themselves as like a secret place to keep them safe. It's deeper than all the sewers as well. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in a white robe.
At least the notebook shows some promise.
Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyways?
From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter?
That's insane. That's insane. If we knew that in our previous life, because we're a total amnesiac, so we don't know anything about anything. But if we know this place, if we knew about it before, if we had been here before.
So much to uncover about our past.
Mr. Yoshiki, you're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale, too.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Maybe this was where we got marked. If we had been here before, this might be the ghost that marked us. The air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. How can the homeless person exist here if it's that bad for us? She did say it was terrible down there.
Maybe he was a cursed spirit after all.
Oh no, he's the cursed spirit.
We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze brushes my cheek is refreshing. That unpleasant air that housed us underground starts to disperse.
Ah, Miss I finally found you. I'm glad to see you are safe. Oh, Madam Yasuoka. Good morning. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. Then I got your email, so I came here. Still, it's hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away.
How does she know that?
Didn't I tell her in the email?
Oh, okay. I was like, did she just talk to Mary? Huh. This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning.
Her fit, 10 out of 10. Her eyeshadow, 10 out of 10.
That necklace, 10 out of 10.
She looks amazing.
The thick layers of makeup make it a bit hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. Jesus, we have no...
You're not a kind person sometimes. Very judgmental. I'm Towako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yoshiki. I read about you in your Mark and Miss I's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the Mark.
Yasuoka? How much do you know about me and the Mark?
Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that, and I asked... Oh. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that, and asked me what I knew of it.
Oh, they have worked together.
Okay, so Miss Kujo asked her about it, and that's how she came to know what it was called, probably.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more.
I assume it's some sort of curse, though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim.
Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm.
I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers?
Mr. Yoshiki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. It's natural to be doubtful. It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yoshiki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has?
The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind.
I think it's the bunny that's talking to us.
I mention it to her.
Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God. But usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you, trying to save you.
If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give clearer hints.
I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the one it loves. Ah, how romantic. Mr. Yoshiki, do you have any idea who that soul could be?
There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know.
So, what's your plan now?
We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary, after all.
Oh, and who might that be? A doll. One that even talks. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Kujo family we're discussing.
She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes.
Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary.
On the road again.
Can't wait to get on the road again.
As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around.
It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads.
You've known them a long time then.
It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second head, and cut ties with him. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last head, Masamune and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago.
Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Sayakujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years?
That's right.
Yasuoka grimaces.
The family is known for their short lives. Accidents, heart attacks, very few of them have lived full lives. Gossips say their family is cursed.
So Sayakujo didn't escape that fate either. It's probably just a coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath?
Ah, Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something... Mr. Yoshiki, does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard?
No, I don't think so.
Is it the bunny? Oh. Then that black rabbit is odd.
That rabbit's back again? But what is it doing here? Where did it go?
I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth.
What was it?
I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Yoshiki?
Kind of. I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen on my investigations. Mary said that it has some sort of spirit residing in it.
And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder?
All at once, my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. Mary isn't sitting on the sofa.
Mr. Yoshiki. Over there in the corner.
I turn in the direction I is pointing.
What's going on?
I's voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent.
Oh,
Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. There's blood. The rabbit's there.
oh. Did they fight? Why would they fight? They've both been helping us.
Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. But I only get silence in response. Mary. is dead. So, I don't know if you say that for a doll. After that, I and Yasuoka helped me pick up Mary's remains, as well as the rabbits. We worked in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Mary is gone. We'll have to face the spirits and the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks.
No, this is our safe haven.
In fact, Saya Kujo was killed by Hanahiko.
It's true. I forgot about that.
And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at H Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose?
Mr. Yoshiki, a moment please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is?
She hands me a key ring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it says Master Key.
Does that mean Mary has had it this whole time?
I think the rabbit had it.
Oh.
It had something in its mouth.
That's true.
It's the master key to the mansion. But what's it doing here?
Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. Could have picked up this keyring and carried it.
Are you saying the rabbit had the master key?
It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself.
But Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness.
We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into?
As a matter of fact, there is. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. The room layout looks no different from that other guest room.
What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me more. I'd like to see the photos inside.
There are two places of interest. Which one should I check first? Let's do it.
The frame?
The frame was mysterious in the other room as well. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is a photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she's still being put together.
Yeah, there's other parts around.
Oh, she could have red eyes.
Oh, that's spooky.
When was this taken? There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Is that the mark? But I never saw anything like that on her arm. Plus, this one is a different color from the one the mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous. That's about all we learned from this. I'll check over there next.
Maybe they did save her from a spirit, but it's weird that she didn't mention that. She said she just opened her eyes and she was here, and she's been serving for many generations, which we now know are very short generations, so we don't know how far back that goes.
On the desk is a board lined with tools. There's a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. Are those tools for making dolls? Does that mean Mary was made here? The desk drawers are full of tools as well. But no documents or reports on the mark like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle.
This thing, MK is engraved on it.
Sayakujo would be SK, so...
Saya's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK.
Yasuoka tilts her head in thought.
I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that.
After examining the desk and the frame, we search the rest of the room as well. But we come up with nothing more.
That's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret.
We didn't learn anything more about the spirits or the mark here.
The only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter.
We'll just have to place all our bets on that. We return to the entrance hall. I pull out the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling.
What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on K Miyamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd imagined this smell. But perhaps that's when I received...
Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable. But the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago.
What is that? What is that in the doorway? Are you seeing that? As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. The children called me Miss Zoo. Zoo, the keeper of animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current, boring research. But because of that foolish principal and the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Tomorrow, I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Zhu, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as great Asura has said. Oh, great Asura. Asura, 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 Asura. Asura, 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 Asura.
The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing this? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That combined with the choking perfume. The heavy weight of lust is overwhelming.
The dark passions in this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So this Miss Zhu, who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors?
If she worked in a lab, that would explain the white robe.
But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas?
Well, the school we came from had a bunch of snakes.
Yeah, there was snakes when we tried to go up. And it also was abandoned, and there was a fire.
It all points back to H Elementary.
Yes, I agree. Yes. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. It may be the paradise she wrote of.
If what the diary says is true, and the woman died after she wrote it, this great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Zhu. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible?
She seemed fairly confident she would be reborn. And the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Zhu, is she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks?
That's where we found a diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there then, for whatever reason. It looks like we know where we must go next.
Time to go to H Elementary.
The tragedy at Kujo Mansion. Okay, a lot to take in.
Yeah.
We kind of just saw Mary die.
Poor Mary. I don't understand why they fought. They were both helping us.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I wonder where that key came from.
Either the rabbit had it or Mary had it, and the rabbit had it, did it find it? And if Mary had it, she was lying to us.
Ugh.
I don't like either option, really.
Quite wild. Oh man, the blood made it look like it was coming out of Mary.
Yeah.
Like, it really looked like...
I didn't see the rabbit at first.
Yeah, because it looked like it had the same shade as her dress.
Mm-hmm. And the blood, it was kind of blending in there, too.
Oh, man. What a gruesome end.
Does this mean... Oh! I don't think we've ever gone with the fortune teller before. I kind of want to hear more from her.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's take her.
覚悟なさい。
I'm a little sad that we don't have Mary anymore, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, Mary.
She's been with us for so long.
Where did we put her? Like, we were cleaning her up, but where did we put her?
Not sure. There are several guest rooms. Maybe we just put her away.
Who do we talk to if not?
Mary isn't here anymore. That's so sad, actually.
Oh, that hits hard.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
she was so good to us.
Oh, okay. So we have some things now. Right, we got the hammer, the hatchet, and the notebook.
Wonder why it was in that box in the first place. Like, Just keeping it down there.
Spirit power is pretty strong. She's very intelligent, more so than us, but she's kind of weak. That makes sense. I would also be weak. Look at her dress, though.
It's amazing, honestly.
I am so jealous. I want to have a dress like that. That would be so pretty. And her necklace, even though it's so gaudy, it works so well with, like, who she is.
Honestly, she might be the best lead we have from now on, so...
Yeah.
Gotta escort her safely. Well, back to school.
Back to school. Wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. People who can hear voices are...
It's been a lecture from the moment we got in.
Oh no. Grammy, no. Most inherited that power from their ancestors. So I'm sure your family has similar powers.
Doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out, staring at the road ahead of me.
By the way, changing the subject, you've been to H Elementary once before, haven't you?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Totally not proving that we were zoning out.
The sudden topic shift shakes my head out of my drowsiness.
Could you tell me about your experience? It would be a good point of reference.
Sure, I don't mind. I tell her everything that happened with Hanahiko. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime.
I see.
She nods repeatedly.
There has already been one spirit, and you defeated it.
Yeah, basically.
You defeated, I think, 3 at this point. Then if Miss Zhu is in H Elementary, that means 2 spirits lived separately in the same elementary school.
Lived separately? 2 spirits existing in the same place. Is that even possible?
Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the exact same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanahiko's case, was there any area that you weren't able to enter?
Now that you mention it, we didn't go to the 2nd floor at all.
That decides it, then. If Miss Zhu is in the school, she must be there.
Wouldn't make sense with the name Miss Zhu, considering all those snakes were out and about.
Yeah, snakes blocking the stairwell, rather.
Yasuoka analyzes the situation calmly, as if working with an abacus. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Yasuoka takes one look at me and smiles like she read my mind.
Well, of course I'm scared. No matter my age, I'm still human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. Some things go better once you give up.
Is that your advice as a fortune teller?
No, as someone who's lived as long as I have. Giving up makes life easier. It's how everyone gets to heaven in the end.
Yasuoka and I arrive at H Elementary.
So, this is H Elementary, huh? It really looks haunted, like they say. The 2nd floor is first priority?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. We don't have time to waste.
We really don't.
I can't look around. Okay. Well, the roses are still here.
Oh, it still looks so ominous.
Let's just go up.
We've already seen everything on the first floor. It doesn't seem like anything's changed.
I hate this view though. I hate it so much. I had to look. I had to see if there was anything there.
We climbed the stairs. Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to keep trying.
Are you kidding? There are poisonous snakes up here?
It'll be fine if we leave quietly. They won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag.
Oh?
What the? The snakes flip their tongues in the air, trying to smell something.
The notebook.
After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. They vanish without a sound, all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with.
They left. What was that? Some sort of trap?
I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook inside. Maybe the smell made them think that we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet.
Oh, is that so? How very exciting.
Are you being sarcastic?
Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future.
Yasuoka chuckles quietly. Something in the window? The second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement, and I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor.
Since they were living separately in the same place, I think the snakes were a barrier to keep Hanahiko out of upstairs, and that not only that did that barrier keep him downstairs, it kept his magic downstairs as well, or his powers, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Long desks and what looks like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be...
This appears to be a science lab. This takes me back. Still though,
Yasuoka grimaces.
it smells in here.
It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room, like a box of onions has gone rotten.
Ew.
A look comes over Yasuoka's face, like she's remembering something.
Almost like the smell of death.
Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. Oh, a lot to look at here. There's a talisman in the dusty sink. Found a talisman. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than in the staff room. This is probably where the fire first started. Oh. Started in the science lab, huh? We open the door and we leave the science lab. Oh my god.
Can I just say that is like the creepiest thing to find in like a dark corner of a storage room? Just a body.
Let's not look at it right away. Yeah?
Okay. Let's look at the cabinets on this side.
It's a sturdy wooden cabinet. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Got some office trash.
You're going to take that with you? What an odd man you are.
When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Got fragment 1.
We're not gonna look at it?
Portion of a memo. A blank certain sound.
Sound wave. Sleep, also regarding sight, will agitate it to be aware of more testing.
Interesting. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. So many bottles. It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Oh, I hear Yasuoka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs?
That's a little alarming.
Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body.
Living body, you think? Oh, God.
But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. Oh, science lab storage room. What the heck was going on in this school?
Let's hold hands with the hand. Touch it.
I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search the body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf.
So, is something there?
Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make Yasuoka do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use. A clear bottle with the liquid inside. It has a label with the chemical formula on it. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Got some bottles. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. Got some clothes.
This is a science lab, so they likely have spare lab coats. though it's a bit concerning.
That rumor about a ghost in white. I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming a TV show about it at Kei Miyamachi. And all the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Found a lot there.
This one had a formula on it. CH3CH2OH. Flammable. It smells like chlorine.
Handle with care.
ID5.
Fresh floral scent.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Let's look at the shelf next. I want to save that anatomy doll.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
There are materials used in science class.
Touch it.
I grabbed one and flipped through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems there are simple explanations for the students.
The thin letters thing makes me think of the notebook. This definitely was her classroom, because she also wrote in thin letters in the diary.
I take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from in between the pages. Oh, found another talisman.
$2,000. Okay.
It's an elaborate anatomical model. I touch the outside of the model. It feels like it's made out of wood. Or resin? I can't really tell.
Oh, okay. We'll look at it closer. Wait, no. No, I want you to look at it.
Oh god. Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should.
It's also making it look like it's smiling.
It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and couldn't handle the strain.
Oh my god. Well, we will not be doing that, no, should we?
Let's see what we can get out of it. The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. Would that mean something is hiding in either the mouth or the torso? Huh. I could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in.
Ugh, oh god.
I hesitantly slide my hand into the mouth. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. Ah!
Oh.
It's a snakehead. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice.
Hurry, step back.
I stumble backwards. The snakes slowly retreat back into the model. Seems they live inside of it. I bet something's hidden in there. But to get it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. Well, unfortunately that's a dead end until we can find something.
The notebook smell did help before, but I'm not sure if that'll help now. A school broadcast? Do you have any brains?
A strange voice echoes over the intercom.
Do the test immediately. The table, on the table.
Static crackles before being cut off.
It seems we're being watched. I believe she said table.
Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. School announcement.
Yes, must be this one.
On the desk, scattered with lab equipment, is a small pencil and problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out?
I think we should just start it. That might be like a trap.
Yeah. If we're being watched, then taking a look at them could be dangerous. Let's start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Begin the test. Live or die.
Number 1. Compound A is widely used as a fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is CH3CHXOH. What number should X be?
2.
Yeah, we just saw that on the bottle earlier.
$1965. Terrible year.
Number 2 compound N is exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about N is true?
Do you think that's about the brown container?
Yeah. The light blue container. It's the dark one that we found. Skin turns black on contact? I didn't even see that last time.
Oh.
Number 3. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it?
Well,
I don't think ammonia has a smell.
ammonia is a very awful smell. We lived. She wasn't happy about it.
We aced that test. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, the next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students.
Oh God.
Well then. It sounds like there are other tests.
Seems so. Perhaps she wants to test us.
Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for.
Yeah.
Really. Never could have guessed. But why?
She's a teacher.
I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks.
What does?
Paper. Test. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly.
Oh God.
It's 100 times worse than that notebook. Like a zoo in the dead of summer. I shut it tightly into a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Got the answer sheet. Yasuoka narrows her eyes at me.
Are you sure you shut that securely? It still stinks to high heaven.
Huh? Yasuoka is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag.
Oh.
I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk.
Oh God, it's the unpreserved parts that she took from people.
Oh. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Yasuoka seems to notice something's wrong.
Don't show it to her. I'll help you.
Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out.
Honestly, that's pretty valiant of him.
I pull off the thick sheet. That hat's familiar, and so are the clothes.
This is the security guard that Hanahiko killed.
Bloodstained. All over. There's no mistake. It's the corpse of the guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling through my chest.
Calm down. It's okay. Come on, take a deep breath.
There's a corpse. That's where the smell is coming from.
So that's what it was. Let's quickly leave here. Staying will only make things worse.
I drag myself up, woodenly. Never heard that word. Like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door.
What?
The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there.
Yes, let's. All these tests make me feel like I'm back in girls' school.
Yasuoka is probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner.
Well, that was interesting.
Let's not end up like that security guard.
Yeah.
I can't hear any man-made sounds coming through the window. Only leaves rustling in the wind.
Are we far away from any place? I don't think a school would be that secluded.
It doesn't look like the fluorescent light is broken, but it stays dark. Oh, it's red all over. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I? Zen. It looks like the letters spell out Aizen. There are more after that, but... They aren't legible.
Aizen. Asura, I believe?
Really? That's what it says?
It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Aizen Asura.
Aizen Asura, huh? It's not familiar. Is that the name of a god or Buddha? But why is it written on the blackboard? The plant in the flower pot has wilted. I lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Found a worn out talisman. Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. that not paint? Oh god.
It seems like it's blood. It would make sense since the guard was there. Ugh. The test must be on this desk.
There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Well, just like last time.
Let's get into it.
I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Begin the test. Live or die. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great I. The incredibly strong great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called Zen unity. So I love unity.
Eyes in unity. That makes sense. So you're reading on the board.
That's true. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called the Cry Age of Decline.
Crimson?
Crimson Age of Decline?
Everything's red.
Question 3. I carry the Great Eye's talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain or heart or life itself. In art? Why are those capitalized? This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become...
A trained Asura.
It's the only thing that makes sense. You don't know those that they're true.
We survived again. It seems we've passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. Next test, 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits.
Maybe we should stay away from it then?
Well, that's succinct. Got another answer sheet. Don't go in the classroom next door. Why?
Perhaps she's hiding something, but being obvious has the opposite effect.
Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before. What was that? It sounded like something was hitting the wall.
That noise. It appears to be from that room next door.
Sounds like something's in there. Let's check on the room next door. We can do the next test later. The forbidden classroom.
If it's forbidden, we shouldn't go to it. Oh, God.
Well, against my better judgment, I guess we should check out that forbidden room.
Something's in there. Maybe we need to help someone, hurt someone. Ooh.
A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle.
Do we have anything? Oh, we have a hatchet.
Kind of have a few things.
Or a hammer. Seems to be the only thing.
We have quite a few options. Do have a few chemicals we could use.
Do you want to try one?
Let's try the chemicals. I kind of want to save the hatchet, honestly.
Okay.
I know it says infinite, but I don't want it to break like the crowbar we had last time.
We did still use the broken parts of it, though.
That's true. Let's go with this for now.
Which one should we use?
Let's use the brown bottle.
Brown bottle? It smells like chlorine. Maybe it's corrosive?
It says handle with care. I take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush. Just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we had hoped.
Oh, good job. That must be some kind of nitric acid.
Fortune tellers sure do know a lot.
That might just be her age, not her job.
Then, I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. This time, it comes out of the keyhole easily.
Well done. Now we can check this room.
Yeah, let's go. Discard the empty brown bottle. Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm a little nervous. Is there anything in this hallway to look at?
There's that window again.
The windows scare me.
A cold wind blows in from the broken windows.
We could touch it, but there's broken glass. Touch it!
I slide the broken window open, and the trapped paper falls out.
Oh, a talisman.
Oh, nice. That could save us in the long run. We're getting a lot of soul power. It's kind of concerning.
Yeah. Well, we did 2 tests, and we're on to a 3rd one, so there might be more.
Oh my god.
No! What? Oh my god!
I can see why this is forbidden.
Ooh!
The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness.
A lot of something's glinted in the darkness.
Then, a horrible stench makes me choke.
This is blood.
Oh my god, the floors.
Oh!
Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft, like mud. I shine my light into the room.
God, their empty faces look so creepy. Oh, there's
There are
human stuff.
Human body parts there.
Oh,
What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood. And blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across the desk.
how terrible.
Yasuoka struggles to retain her composure by covering her mouth with a handkerchief.
Are they used for sacrifices?
The word sacrificial rite comes to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly, there's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone there? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window.
Oh no.
God. A naked body is lying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. Oh my god, there's so many snakes. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection.
She looks so sad.
Actually, whoever did this might have been planning to do just that. She's got bite marks on her arm. Hey, come help me. Someone's trapped. We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds.
You're fine now. Relax.
Yasuoka speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her.
I agree, but she's completely naked?
Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes,
You did find some.
I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear.
Alright, I suppose it's better than nothing. Rah! That place is off limits!
Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. Mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Damn it, she noticed.
What should we do?
We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light.
It's pretty straightforward. Oh my god.
We've gotta hurry. Let's help her up. Oh, we just skedaddled right on out. Yasuoka takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan.
I could sound old if I want to. I am, after all, elderly.
Is this what they call a woman's intuition, or did she just read my mind?
She's done that quite a bit, responding to our thoughts.
Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror.
Watch where you're looking. I can understand why you're interested, but
I'm not trying to look, I promise.
we're not gross.
I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on.
She's quiet. Her breathing's calm. She might be sleeping. Mr. Yoshiki. I caught a glimpse.
What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent.
She's got crazy Yakuza tattoos. The mark. I saw it when we were putting the coat on her, right there on her body.
Oh. So we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can't avoid it. We'll have to tell her.
I was thinking about how Mary would be the one to explain to her. But Mary's not here anymore. The truth is always cruel. But using that excuse to hide it from her would be even crueler. I do agree with that. I have a name, you know.
Huh? The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You are awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name.
I'm Madoka Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Good work out there, Mr. Yoshiki, Madam Yasuoka. Huh? Who's that lady?
Later, hurry and get a bath ready. We lay a pale-faced Hiro on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid.
Is she a doctor?
There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems like none of the snakes were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Hiro emerges upstairs, wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently, they had been hers.
I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess.
Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore.
They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise, I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now.
Spirits drag the living in the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved.
You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast.
Who knows if that's true, or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So, what were you doing in the school?
That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa. Zu? Could that be Miss Zu? Miss Zu? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname for when she was a teacher.
So, why were you chasing?
Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people?
We gave her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I could tell from her expression that she's not convinced.
I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories.
Her face twitches briefly.
How is it that you know this Ms. Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let my guard...
Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble.
She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in each city. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act.
Damn.
Hey, that's really rude! Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asks them to bring the goods to a designated area, paid in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary.
And just what were those goods?
Animals. No idea what connection she pulled, but if they're from pet stores and ranches, dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get a reindeer and ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something.
What happened to those animals?
I can guess.
She must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at that time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. Oh, so terrible.
So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point, I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked and in that terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, that is also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happened to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City.
What? So where'd you get it?
Chill, no need to get upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't let me in with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for the scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd. Absolutely impossible.
She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho.
I was just thinking about him. Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is first satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag.
So, it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. But we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help.
Okay, Mr. Yoshiki, let's get back to H Elementary.
Strange colleague. It might help with all the tests if we have her around.
She also seems pretty determined and has a connection to this person.
Oh, it's so sad, dude.
Mary isn't here anymore.
Well, back to the stool. Back to the school.
Back to the stew.
Alright, hero. Let's see what you got. We return to H Elementary once more. If Hiro is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. Missing teacher, Zukawa. There's no doubt that she's had something to do with the birth of Miss Zoo.
Let's go. It's unlikely Zukawa is still hiding inside the building.
Sounds like Hiro is determined to not recognize the existence of spirits. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Let's go.
Running around at the speedo sound.
They gotta tear this place down, man.
Yeah.
Can't keep having ghosts in here.
Boom.
Stomping up the stairs.
Okay, so we've been through these two rooms.
Yeah, this room on the right should be where we last headed off. Oh, God.
It is not pleasant to look at.
I do not like being in here.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
It's like, she's got some interesting exotics here. I have no clue what this one is.
Baby dragon.
Baby dragon? Could be a poor attempt at lizards. Did you
God.
hear that? I heard like something was moving.
Everything in here scares the shit out of me.
Let's look at the guts on the ground.
The organs strewn around the floor look fresh.
Did she just turn?
Oh, seems like it. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all the heads look like they died in pain.
It's awful.
There are severed animal heads lined up across the tops of the desks.
Touch them.
Ooh. It's gross, but this be a great place to hide things. I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed neck.
Ew.
Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ugh. Oof. After much struggling, I tipped the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus.
Gross. What is that?
I pull it out and find a transistor megaphone. Huh. What the hell? Megaphones are used for a lot of school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell is it doing up in animals' necks? Was there a need to hide it in the esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room.
Mr. Ishiki, are you alright?
I realize that I'm just standing there, holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid.
Yellow. Why not red?
Yeah, sorry. Everything has meaning. If that's true, then this must really be important.
I want to say...
Looks like a footprint, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you read my mind. Alright, what's up this one's neck? Touch it.
I try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper.
Oh, it's the desk. We're not looking at the animal.
It's a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Dot, fragment G.
What does it say?
Portion of a memo.
We are able to find behavior of this creature and ill one to fire this we need.
What the heck?
Able to find behavior of this creature and blank. Creative? I think it's creature. Behavior of this creative. What?
Creative creature?
Well, there's a period
there's
right
three.
after creature.
Mm.
What? Ill one to fire. Maybe it doesn't like fire?
Hard to decipher anything from these.
There's still some battery power left.
Command, yell loudly.
With how much he was stressing this importance, it feels like a red herring to me. But since they said yellow, it also feels like a red herring. Double whammy red herrings.
Oh.
Spooks?
It's so scary to look around when the whole screen is just black.
Yeah. Onto the next room. I'm so scared.
Yeah, I'm afraid to see something out the window.
Yeah.
The bare floor causes our steps to echo as we walk. We need to make sure that the spirit doesn't hear us. But we were just stomping on the stairs a second ago.
You stomp, stomp, stomp.
One of the fixtures holding the light is broken. Probably shouldn't risk walking under it. Not much to this room.
Let's go to this desk first.
It's an abandoned desk.
Touch it.
I try feeling around inside the desk and find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy.
Another fragment.
Fragment S. This is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then? By the specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of fragment 1 and the start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Oh.
Okay. So this is the one we just got. Wave can control the shock. This creature is that great. This is to keep it locked. So it's a certain sound wave or music put to sleep. Also regaining sight will agitate
regarding?
Regarding sight will agitate it to aware of testing. To be aware of testing. Able to find the behavior of this creature, ill one to fire. Control the shock, this creature is that great. This is to keep it locked. So what I'm getting out of this is like a specific type of sound or music will put it to sleep. But seeing things will make it angry and it doesn't like fire. And something about shock. Shockwave can control the... Sound wave can control the... shock?
Oh man. I feel like I need to write these down on a board and attach red strings all over the place and decipher all this.
Well, I think we can kind of decipher it. I think the important things are music, specifically, and fire. And don't let it see.
So many strange things to think about. Well, I guess we'll take the next test. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk.
Let's do it.
I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Begin the test. I didn't say it this time. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get from the first floor to the 5th? You're good at math.
Well, it has to run up 4 floors. 4 times 3, 12 seconds.
Oh, you're so smart.
Or just 1 second to pick the right answer.
Question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away?
It's extremely fast.
Jesus Christ.
2 seconds.
2 seconds?
Speed.
Speed.
Sonic fast.
You must go at a speed.
Ostrich fast.
Question 3. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Caution, when observing an ostrich strong, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be?
Half of half?
So fourth?
Fourth.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
We're ostrich experts.
Basically just math. Using a very scary animal.
It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet,
You disobeyed teacher. You get a special test. Advance to the animal classroom.
Okay. Sure thing, Teach. I got you. Animal classroom? That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? I mean, compared to this empty room.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
I'm slightly worried about that special part. I hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be.
Okay. So we go back.
Yeah, back on. Alright, Hero. We might need your help on this special test. Oh, there's a new thing to look at there. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk.
Let's get into it.
I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But... Fragi? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Just then, Hero mumbles next to me.
Frage 1. Huh, it's in German.
Can you read it?
I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test.
Oh no, it's starting.
It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers.
Thank you. 2 people for a test, just like us.
Multiple choices, social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Question 1. Please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed, and a shelter was built in each city. I knew it! I knew it was a bomb shelter! Choose the correct period of when the war took place, out of the options below.
When did the war take place? Well, it all seems pretty recent, so Showa. Definitely not in the Edo period.
So far. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which started the war against the USA. Which phrase out of the ones below did the FDR use to describe the attack?
Date which will live in infamy. I've seen enough war movies for that.
It's so popular here to learn about World War II. This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? Germany. It's trick pointing out Italy, but it was Germany.
We are experts. We managed to get through it somehow. At the end of the answer sheet,
There's a test in the last room. Go take it immediately.
okay then. Got another answer sheet.
Jesus Christ. Standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level, though.
I just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself.
It was no big deal. There's one more test.
Yeah, in the last empty classroom apparently.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to hang around in this room anymore.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Am I going backwards? Oh, backwards. Is it this way? I'm confused where I am right now. Okay.
The map is just blocks. A little hard to follow. A piano plays somewhere.
Piano? Someone's there. Come out.
Hiro goes to yell, but I quickly cover her mouth. Idiot, don't shout. I still my breath and strain to hear any noises. But it doesn't seem like anyone's there.
It was the wind, or water leaking from the roof or something.
She's getting angry. The more she denies it, the more pitiful she seems. I don't know if she's strong or weak.
Huh?
She picks up something off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It looks like a piano sheet music.
Just seeing this brings back bad memories. I was dragged into a music room as a kid. It was traumatic.
Piano sheet music.
Interesting. What is that? For a well-known children's song, it's not complicated, but it should be hard for a non-player. Well, none of us seem to be able to play music. Besides I.
That would be her specialty.
If everything's important, like how are you saying about the megaphone, which I still think is a red herring, by the way. He didn't stress about Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We might need I for whatever is coming up.
Well, we at least used Hero for the test, but might have to go with our original partner.
Should we just go back or should we finish the tests out?
Let's go ahead and grab her now.
Yeah, because we don't know if it's a boss fight or not.
Oh, I've never seen the top of this staircase before.
So creepy.
Paint is peeling off the edges of the fire door, and rust can be seen at the bottom.
It's kind of weird how it has like this door and then a bigger door around it.
There's a scrap of paper among the debris. Found another talisman.
Wow.
Lucky find. That one did not give us much.
Yeah. We do have a lot, so maybe it's going based off of what we have.
Stomping down the stairs. Oh. I returned to the landing with the cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my light up at the ceiling instead. But there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse.
We know where it went. What's the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something.
Does she even know, like, about Hanahiko? I don't think we told her. I think we told her about Misu only.
We haven't had that much time together. Oh, that red light, dude.
So
Oh my
creepy.
god.
Alright, Miss
Yeah, okay.
I.
Welcome back, Kashiwagi. Maybe I can give us a new perspective on things. We opened the door and checked the staff room. Because she was a teacher, maybe she has something here.
Well, this wall thing is new.
Hopefully no more ghosts in here. It's a wall with nothing on it.
Touch it.
I tap around on the wall. I don't know why, but I've seen people on shows do it, and I think this is how you check walls.
Are you listening for if it sounds hollow or not?
Huh? Eye stares at me blankly. It's not super obvious, but the center portion of the wall seems paler than the rest. If only I had enough skill to be able to tell if it was hollow or not by the sound. The thickness of it just feels different to me. What should I do?
Break it open.
I take out the hammer. I put the flashlight down and grip it with both hands. This could call attention to me. But this is where Hanahiko was. I don't think another spirit would come here. I'll try just once. I'll take it down in one swing. I gather my courage and swing the hammer against the wall with all my might. Oh my god. Are we Thor?
Holy shit, that's a big ass hole.
And? A large hole. Larger than I expected. Larger than we expected. Opens up. I anxiously wait to see if I drew a spirit close. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anything's coming. That went a lot better than I thought it would. I laughed uneasily. Yeah, I'd be afraid too if a man I'm hanging around with in an abandoned school just blew a hole through the wall.
Look at that fucking hole, man.
It's a hole I opened up with a hammer.
Let's look at it first.
I see wriggling in the darkness. What the heck does that mean? I hesitantly stick my hand inside. Something cold coils around my fingers. It seems like I stirred up whatever's nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole.
What can we do? Based on all the fragments we have, I think the only thing that we can do is a fire thing? This clear bottle says it's flammable. We have matches. Maybe if we put that in there, it will get rid of the snakes.
Oh, God.
So one-time use, though. We won't be able to use it during the big fight, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be a little too afraid to use a match on a spirit, so let's try it here.
Okay.
I take out the clear bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. The shadows inside the hole flail about for a while, but then go back to normal.
Set it aflame.
I take out the matches, light one, and throw it into the hole. Oh my god. A pillar of blue flame shoots out of the hole.
Holy shit.
Snakes writhe around, then vacate the hole in mass. They disappear into the cracks in the walls and beyond the doorway. After the wave of snakes vanishes, I find something on the floor.
Did we ruin it with the fire?
It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Got Aizen Asura's talisman. But it looks like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. They really are afraid of fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames?
Interesting.
It must be something really important then.
Okay.
Another special item found. Which room?
Is it this one? No. Made that mistake the last time. The next one.
Here we are.
Anything spooky? Anything gonna whoa at me? I don't trust that.
I look out at the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. Well, that's good. The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk.
I thought it would be on the other desk like the last one. Okay.
Let's take a peek at this one this time.
Oh, maybe it's not a trap?
I take a glance at the problem sheet. I guess this is a music test.
I guess it's good we switched out for I this time. Because maybe like for Hero, we needed her. We'll need her for this test.
I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Begin the test. Am I gonna say it next time? Who knows? Multiple choice music questions. Let's grade Asura the following questions. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please grade Asura from the following. Oh,
Do snakes even have ears?
they do, but it's like snakes
maybe
ain't
they're
scared
not.
of shit.
Never known of them to be scared of sounds, honestly.
I do know spiders are scared of sounds. Back when we have fireworks, a spider got scared out and came running towards my face.
God, Jesus.
Terrifying.
Is that part of the game?
No, it was real life. It was huge. Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Please grade Asura from the following.
A giant fish song?
Maybe?
I don't see why I would be afraid of a starry sky.
They can't look up, I think. Question 3, seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Please grade Asura from the following.
It's not sealed.
Well, we heard we have a megaphone and piano. This is,
The only thing we haven't heard.
yeah. You pass.
Got another answer sheet. Pass. Did she just say we passed?
Yeah, that's what I heard. What did we pass?
We finished every test and passed.
From her perspective, she has no clue about these goddamn tests. She's like, what's going on?
I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. Passing the test. That's all we found in this room, huh?
Yeah, it seems so. Looking around, there's nothing else.
Well, we have one more room. There's still a couple things inside this building that we haven't seen yet. Like those snakes in the previous room.
Or the snakes in the anatomical model we haven't been back to.
Yeah. Let's check around every corner before we enter this one. I want to make sure we have everything we need. No running in the hallways.
What are you, a hall monitor?
Oh, let's make sure Aya doesn't see what's in the back of the desk.
Oh yeah, totally forgot about that. Hey you. Hey you. Get a good look at ya.
Oh, God. I hate this view. Its mouth is ripped. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and couldn't handle the strain. Actually, that's kind of similar to how the pig's head was in the other room.
It's true.
An answer sheet for one of the misused tests. The animal stench on it is so strong that it can make a person dizzy.
Just like how the notebook made all the snakes on the second floor go away, maybe this will make the snakes think we are friends here.
I take out all the answer sheets I have and hold them close to the model. And? Ooh. Snakeheads poke out from the model
Oh, I hate it.
and suddenly slither to the floor.
I was right. Yeah.
Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. Snakes chase after them. Soon, there are none left inside the model.
What a surprise.
I stick my hand in the model and feel around.
You just, without any warning, shove your hand down its throat.
I find a paper box and a key. Got matches and a music room key.
Okay, so it's really leading towards fire and music.
We lost all of the answer sheets.
We didn't really need them anyways.
Ugh. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. Has that much time passed already? I anxiously call out to them.
Oh right, it's almost time to perform. It's okay, I'm on standby.
It's starting. We need to hurry and find any clues left. Human anatomy model. Okay, well, we're here at the final room. We just found that music key. We actually searched the rest of the school just in case, and we ended up finding that extra talisman.
With the snakes in the wall.
With all that, we haven't found anything else, and judging by how little else there is on the map, this must be the final room.
Touch the door.
I use the music room key and open the door. Piano. No elephants in here.
Oh, the floor.
This place probably used to be full of desks, but now it only holds up a single piano. It's an old piano.
Touch it.
I check the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Got the music sheet. Harp streamer.
Let's look at it. Sheet music for a well-known children's song is not complicated, but would be hard for a non-player. It's like this one. I don't see anything else here.
Can we do anything else with the piano?
No, I can't interact with it at all.
Well, I guess we'll have to leave this. We step into the hall, and the loudspeaker crackles.
You have brains. I'll use those wonderful brains now as ingredients and dissect you.
What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. Then that means that's why she had us take those tests.
Oh, she wanted to see if we were smart enough.
Well, we're definitely smarter than a 5th grader. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients, setting up tests to select her prey. That was what Miss Zhu was trying to do. The heads lined up in the blood-stained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to my mind more easily than I'd like. Footsteps closing in.
No.
Well, looks like it's now or never.
Sorry, the road's crowded.
Get a hold of yourself. I shake Ai. She seems to be dreaming. mark is dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in.
Oh my god.
What the heck was that? Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed.
An ostrich?
Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to...
We're right in front of the music room. We might as well just go back in.
We'll ambush her. We'll hide so we get the advantage. We can hide behind the piano. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? Everything else had a small desk. Let's go behind the piano.
Music room!
We run into the music room.
Oh.
POV shot?
Oh my god. No!
What the fuck
No! Oh my
Oh,
god!
her eyes.
No, no, don't come closer. What is this? Dead by Daylight?
I was thinking Phasmo.
Oh, she's still here!
Miss Sue approaches. Miss Sue smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker.
Sorry, oh, where is her snake arm going?
Oh, God. Her whole body is disfigured, and it seems like an amalgamation of several different animals.
It's what the animals that were on the test. Pigs, snake, ostrich.
Oh. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Well, we have an airbag, right?
Yeah, you gotta get that,
That piece of office trash. Let's use the amulet. It seemed
Maybe-
pretty important earlier.
yeah, maybe she wants to keep it safe.
Let's give it a shot.
Yoshiki holds the office trash. I holds up the Aizen Asura's charm. It wasn't effective. Great Asura! Give it back!
Miss Sue glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. She dashes and performs a jump kick.
Oh my god.
It wasn't effective though.
Oh, thank god. I feel like we're in a Pokemon battle.
I hold up the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by the cushioning the blow. Oh, her eyes. Her snake arm hisses, threatening us.
Let's set her on fire.
Oh god. Well, she is part snake.
Snakes are scared of fire.
I scatter the liquid and ignite it with matches. Miss Sue stretches out her snake arms. But it wasn't effective. The snakes are confused by the massive flames and are unable to aim. Well, last thing we
Oh
gotta
god.
deal with.
Her face just changed. I hate it. Okay, we're close enough to hit her. I think Hatchet would do more damage. Which song should we choose? Carp Streamer was the last one that was on there. Maybe she likes it more?
Yeah, I thought pigs would be afraid of the song, right? Well, you're up.
Oh right! She's afraid of the fish!
Yoshiki slashes the hatchet. The snakes wrap around my arms as I swing and stop my attack. Ai looks for something to play the song. Miss Sue is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. Ai's fingers dance over the keys. Miss Sue stiffens as if she's paralyzed. She's weakened. She really is afraid of the song.
I think since holding up the charm wasn't effective, I think we need to burn it. because they didn't want it to burn, right? The snakes saved it from burning.
Well, let's get rid of it then.
Might sever her connection to this evil thing that changed her this way.
I tried to ignite the Aizonosaurus charm with the match.
Yay! Great Ashura!
Miss Sue shrieks when she sees the charm go up in flames. She clings onto me, scrambling to get it back from me. Ugh. Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her bodily fluids. Gross.
Absolutely disgusting.
Ashura Aizen's charm disintegrates ash in Miss Sue's hand and scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury.
How dare you! How dare you, Great Asura!
The snakes on Miss Sue's arms raise their heads and swiftly strike at their prey. But their fangs sink into...
Yay!
Miss Sue's torso.
Why?
The snakes are feasting on the places where she touched my skin. Is it because of my human smell? They devour her torso, the only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy.
With joy? Feels so good.
After consuming their hosts, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wriggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. The animals consumed her. I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore.
Did we do it?
Eye is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But, as expected, mine is still there.
So it wasn't Miss Sue.
That kind of sucks, because considering we remembered the bunker, it could have been her.
It could have been. There must be something at the bunker then. If that's the only thing we remember, that's probably when we got our mark.
Some sound reasoning. So, there are still spirits in this city. The look on my face is probably obvious. Aya looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it.
This is our 4th time.
I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now.
Mr. Yoshiki.
Anyway, I wonder what this is. There's folded paper on the ground where Miss Zhu vanished. I open it and find it's an old map. Shining the flashlight on it, the first word that I can see is army.
Is this what Miss Haru said was stolen from her?
It could be. I put the map in my bag. Then, we finally bid farewell to the music room, and its peace, and perfume smell.
Oh, wait a second.
What is it?
I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make a great inspiration for a new song.
I kinda don't want to linger here.
This makes me think of Moe when she got lost with her wallet. Yeah, I'll be 2 secs.
Hey. I dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is that what happens when you become famous?
I was thinking more Moe. Moe did the same thing.
No, I'm being unfair.
Oh no. Mr. Yoshiki!
I bursts out of the room and clings to me. What happened?
A snake! It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder, and slid down my back.
She's nearly in tears.
Get it off me!
Okay. I feel around her back as she hangs on to me. There's nothing there.
Huh?
Nothing's there. You can let go already. When you grab my neck, it's hard to...
Oh! Sorry. But I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something.
Are you sure it wasn't one of your twin tails?
They're longer than I remember.
Maybe it fell off as you were running. So, did you grab the sheet music?
Oh yeah, that's all done. I'm sorry to make you wait. Madam Yasuoka and Miss Hiro are expecting us, so let's head back.
We leave the school, climb into the car, and head to the mansion.
Hey all, we're back! Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all.
She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth.
More importantly, Mr. Yoshiki, did Zukawa have anything on her?
You mean this? I pulled the old map out of my bag.
Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom.
Hiro snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you.
Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead.
She takes a purple notebook from her coat.
She knows what's up. Purple's better than red.
The color's different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter.
It's Zukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote it.
I take the notebook from her.
It seems Miss Zu was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map.
Well, now I want to know even more.
We should have taken a look earlier.
The clock begins to chime.
How odd.
It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor.
Thank you. That would be lovely.
Also, I and Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow.
Oh, he's the one that says this because Mary's gone.
There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone.
Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiro here by yourselves? Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance.
I'm grateful, really. But those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Sayakujo. And Mary's as well.
But
Yasuoka, I'd like you to help me out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenal field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away.
Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stayed behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well.
I'm counting on you.
Of course, I won't let you down.
Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller.
However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Mr. Yoshiki! Are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka?
Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. I can't let her worry about me.
Okay, then I'll trust you. But you better promise me. When your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise?
If I get a VIP pass.
If you get me the VIP experience. Of course! I'll get you a front row seat for sure. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Yoshiki. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care.
I thought you didn't believe in the mark's curse because it's unscientific.
Of course, there's no way in hell I'd believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yakukoka.
What the fuck?
What a weird typo. It totally tripped me up. Oh my goodness. And Miss Yasuoka. And Miss and Miss Yasuoka and Miss I's marks really did up and disappear. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth.
I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural.
Well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too.
Are you talking about the map?
Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in each city. The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map.
Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have to be 50 years old.
That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turned Zukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter.
What? What do you mean?
I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. It's classified, clearly. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed.
Hiro makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around my head. The shelter, army, Zukawa transforming, and the deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over.
I know what that's like. Me every night.
I can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. The road to madness.
This was quite the interesting chapter. Mary died? The rabbit died? We found so much information, an underground shelter, we went back to the school.
We finally had a memory of some sort.
Yeah, we remembered the shelter, of all things. We found that weird homeless guy who was very loud. As much as I dislike what it seems like Hiro is doing, I really like her as a character. She's probably, her and Yasuoka are probably one of the most compelling characters in this game, besides Mary, and obviously Mashida's Mr. Dreamboat. But quite interesting. How do you feel about Mizu?
Creepy of all things. Most spirits tend to transform just from the hatred they experience in life, but she purposely turned herself into a spirit.
And she did it recently. This was recent. She had been working on this for a while, it seems, but it was within the last week. Everything was fresh, everything she was touching. There's no way an actual spirit could have been contacting people on phones coherently unless, they were that powerful. And she did seem powerful.
Oh, what a freaky spirit, man. Probably one of the more unusual spirits that we've encountered so far.
The rest of them were kind of pitiful. Shimio I don't have much pity for just because of the cult nature, but Hanayome and Hanahiko are clearly the victims in their stories, and they were manipulated even further to become perpetrators.
Well, we'll have to survive without Mary from now on. We'll see how the next hunt goes.
Join us next time on Storytime Sundays, Spooky Edition.